My husband and his friends have a nickname for me, and you won't believe what it means. My husband's group chat refers to me as ST, which my husband says is for super terrific. I don't fully believe he's telling the truth. I'm worried I'm being dramatic to keep overanalyzing his reaction when I asked and thinking about what else it could mean. This happened a couple days ago. My phone died right as I was texting my mom about something rather important, so my husband let me use his. As I was typing, a banner popped up with a text from one of his friends to their group chat, saying to the effect of, "Hey, do you and ST still want to do Halloween plan we talked about?" So of course I'm like, whose street? Those are not my initials. I briefly looked at the chat. A few messages up I was at least able to confirm ST was me, in context of my husband mentioning a specific thing I'd done that day. Like I said, ST is not an abbreviation of my name or any name I would go by. None of our friends calls me by anything other than my real name. So I was confused. I showed him the chat and asked what it stood for. He looked suddenly really flustered. He grabbed his phone back and said, it's nothing, just a nickname. Okay? Well, what's it stand for? He literally wouldn't tell me. He just kept saying don't worry about it. Well, is there some reason I would need to worry? I wouldn't be worrying if he just explained what it meant. I was a little put off by this, to find out all his friends are calling me something I don't even know about. I told him even if it's just some dumb joke, at least tell me. Because clamming up just makes it look kind of weird. He still refused to tell me. This entire back and forth was maybe a minute or two. Then, he suddenly goes, "Okay fine, it's super terrific." Look, I can't tell if I'm being crazy, but I just don't fully buy that. If that's all it was, why not say so the first time I asked? I asked like 3 or 4 times for him to tell me what it stood for. Why keep avoiding it? On the other hand, I know this makes me look like a really high-strung paranoid person to be suspicious when it could so easily be what he said. I don't want to accuse him of lying with no proof, and over something so stupid. A week later ended up getting a text from one of my husband's female friends in his group chat, the day after the incident. Turned out that right after I asked him about the nickname, he told all of them I'd seen it and to stop calling me that. She sent me a screenshot of his message which reads verbatim, "LOL, oh poop, she just saw that. I'm so screwed, ha ha ha, but seriously don't send that anymore. I'm gonna end up in the doghouse." The female friend who reached out is a new addition to the group as of a couple months ago. I'd met her a couple times on group outings and liked her. She told me she was uncomfortable once she caught on that ST was me and they were using that behind my back. Then when she was told what it stood for, after my husband's message, she thought to contact me in case I didn't know about it. I'm extremely grateful for this. Now the part everyone wanted to know. A lot of you thought it was sugar TTS. I really wish. That would be cute and funny. Nope, not my luck. It stands for sausage TTS. Yeah. That's what my husband and his gaggle of mental 12-year-olds refer to me. I don't even know how or why it start. I cannot fathom the thought that my husband could have described my boobs in detail to all his friends. And then they thought it sounded hilarious enough to make a nickname out of? I literally don't even know what to feel. I haven't been more humiliated in my life than I am right now. I don't know what to do about him. He apologized, but because it's just a joke to him, he doesn't seem to get or care how I feel. He apologized sincerely and promised he'd never call me that again or let any of his friends. Why did he ever in the first place? It's not a complimentary nickname that you wouldn't foresee a person not liking. Right? Isn't it obvious it's mean-spirited, or am I crazy to assume so? Is there some way I'm just not able to see where it's not actually as bad as I feel? We're sleeping in separate rooms because I can't bear to be near him or have him see me. I never want him to see me naked again. I'm trying to figure out if my need for space is temporary or permanent. If it's permanent, then I'll be pursuing divorce. I just thought so highly of him. I never could have imagined he'd view me like this behind his back. It's like if he was to gain weight and I encouraged all my friends to start calling him fatty or beer belly behind his back. What other possible reason to do that than contempt? I said this, but he insists it doesn't have any deeper meaning and is just bad humor. Whatever. Time to put kiddos to bed, while he's typing away at his phone on the other side of the room. See, the issue I'm realizing is now there will always be a fear in my mind that he's saying nasty things about me to who knows who. Sausage TTS signing out.